All right, so for our next breaking news update, the Patriot Front leader, Thomas Rizzo, out of Kootenai County, and the arrest happened just outside Coeur d'Alene, and he just got released from jail. And a lot of people are connecting some of the details of this with the Idaho 4 case. I'm curious to dig into it, and I just wanted to share it with everybody. Just some of the details around this. I have no idea if it looks like there's a connection. What's interesting, though, like the questions people are asking is they said that there's some kind of jailhouse snitch, right? And this guy was the leader. They were on the way to Pride Fest with riot gear in the back of a van. And
a U-Haul truck.
Or a U-Haul, that's right. A U-Haul truck.
With 30 guys.
And 30 guys going to cause problems at Pride Fest.
In Coeur d'Alene. They were
Coeur d'Alene.
Just north of Coeur d'Alene City Park. So they were in Coeur d'Alene and got stopped.
Okay.
They got stopped en route.
Okay, yeah. And that was June of 2022, and apparently he went to trial, and it was a mistrial. Yeah, it was it was a mistrial, and he was scheduled to be back in court on Monday, starting the new trial, and the judge dismissed it,
saying it was an very old case for a misdemeanor.
To me, that sounds kind of shady. I mean, so, hey, it's been a year, so we're just going to forgive your racism in connection with this racist gang? You know what I mean? The Patriot Front is a notorious gang centered around racist ideals.
Yeah, it's really... Dude, they went...
I'm kind of blown away by this.
Yeah, because that's like terrorism.
I agree. Who knows what they stopped? And you're going to let somebody off the hook with this? And not just somebody, but the leader.
The leader.
So I understand why people are asking the question, right? And it's all good to go tin hat and everything, but can we find some kind of concrete evidence? I'm curious what happened in that original case that made it a mistrial. I'm curious to find some of those details out. We're going to start digging from here with this just being a breaking news update. I don't have a lot more to give everybody, but I think it's concerning.
Can I mention one thing real quick?
Of course. Absolutely.
So, of the 31, so there's 30 plus the leader. 18 pleaded guilty to the amended charge of failure to obtain a parade permit, an infraction, in order to pay $456.
Oh my gosh.
18 of them only had to pay a fine of $456, and their charge was failure to obtain a parade permit.
An infraction.
How does that charge, failure to obtain a parade permit, apply to this at all? They were going to hurt people.
Yeah, I mean, I need to update myself around everything that is required to land a RICO, but I would think that you're more likely to land a RICO with a skinhead gang than you should be letting them all off with infractions or completely dismissing it.
Okay, here's another one.
Especially the leader.
7 men were convicted of the conspiracy charge after 2 trials over the summer. The 5 men in the first trial were sentenced to 3 days in jail, 1 year probation and $1,000 fines. The other 2 were given 2 years of probation with $1,000 fine.
Oh my gosh.
Another member was sentenced to 1 year was sentenced 1 year ago to 2 years of probation, $500 fine, after pleading guilty to disturbing the peace.
People could have been ended.
In an unrelated case, Boyce pleaded guilty to child image charges earlier this year and was sentenced to jail. His conspiracy to riot case status is listed as inactive pending, and no court hearings are scheduled.
No way. So there's some huge question marks around this.
This doesn't
We're
look
going to
good to
have
me.
to dig in. We're going to have to dig in. We've already been focusing on the Coeur d'Alene area. There's been some question marks around that area, and it's one of the cases that I've been looking into, and we have some funny business going on there. So we're going to stay close to this. This is insane and honestly a little bit scary.
It's disturbing.
Yeah, I agree.
It's incredibly disturbing that they can be on the way to riot at a peaceful parade that literally has a lot of times families there.
Yeah, and children, little kids.
And whether it's your belief that they should be there or not, it doesn't matter. They're there.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not.
Yep.
And to go riot there and potentially hurt them is gross.
Yeah, I agree. And then to be let off, to have our justice system in that area fail the rest of its citizens in such a way.
Like, you have the right to protest. You do not have the right to hurt people.
No, I agree. And the riot gear is not protesting.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
If you come there strapped up, you are not just there to protest.
I agree. That's one of the things that I've stated before on here is your dress attire matters.
Yeah.
So like no matter what your beliefs are, I will fight for people to have their own beliefs, even if I think they are gross, even if I think they are disgusting. If they stay beliefs, they're your own and you're allowed to have them. But your dress attire matters when you're coming to a place. We'll just use this as an example, right? If you're coming there with aggressive looking clothing on, like body armor and shielding to protect yourself, that is socially connected to riots, law enforcement, negative things. There's no reason for that there.
Violence.
You're already looking threatening and aggressive without saying a word.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're doing that, you're coming there with the intention to incite something.
That's how I would take it. That's how I feel like we should take it. And even if we pick people up with that clothing on because it gives them an unfair advantage about law enforcement and send them on their way, I would be okay with that. I just don't think we should allow people to, protest with full riot gear.
No, I agree.
There's a problem there.
Say someone disagrees with your right to, I don't know, go get ice cream at the park.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's a fun day where everybody's supposed to be going to get ice cream at the park. And they're standing there where your children are, where your families are, people you care about. And they're standing there in riot gear with, like, weapons, whether it's guns or whether it's a baton or a shield can be used as a weapon.
I agree.
Looking aggressive and scary and like they're ready for a fight.
You only wear that if something's going to get physical.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're going to feel threatened. Your safety is going to feel threatened. Tensions are going to be heightened. It's a matter of fact that there is herd mentality.
Yeah.
So when people start feeling panicked in that way, anything is possible.
Yep. And the thing is you don't wear those clothes if you're going there to talk about
to be
ideas.
Peaceful.
Yeah.
Or to just protest peacefully.
Yep. Or share beliefs because there's no reason for that. I mean, we have our standard business get up if you want to look like you're professional and that your beliefs mean something. That's more likely to be recognized than somebody showing up in riot type gear or shields or helmets or whatever. Flak jackets, vests, anything that comes with it.
Yeah.
I see it as a problem. Whoever arrested them did the right thing and did their job, and our justice system here failed us yet again.
It's the judicial system that dropped the ball. Absolutely. They
100%.
did. They did,
So,
and it's gross.
Yep, and it feels like it's just becoming repetitive. So.
Yeah, it's not even the cops' fault in this
No,
at all.
it's not.
They did what they should have done.
Yeah.
They stopped them before they got there.
Yep.
It is 100% on the court system.
Yep, I agree. But let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
Yeah.